guys? Welcome to another episode of Will 59. In today's episode, we're going to be putting the bed on the 86 F150 finally and wiping bird poop all over the John Deere. That's pretty nasty. But yeah, so we have the kind of mocked up. There's our little wagon trailers for the lawnmower, tractor-ish. I guess it's a lawnmower, but yeah, so we have it kind of the trailer mocked up to it, and the bed's just sitting on top of the trailer. So we're basically gonna put the bed back on just how we took it off. Put the bed under the lift, then use the lift to bring the bed all the way up, like ratchet strap it to the bottom of the lift, bring it all the way up, then slide the truck under it, then set the bed back on it. So in theory, it should work. So let's see if it works. We lost the tire, it went flat. Now we're just on the bare wheel. Got the bed on the lift. Now we're gonna clean up the bed, clean up the underside a little bit, and take the old filler out as well, like the neck filler of the tank, and install the new one right there. So we're gonna do that real quick, then get new hardware for the bolts, but we can do that tomorrow. So get new hardware for the bolts, then just put blue right here, back it in, boop, and just right on top of it. Got the old filler neck out. It was just 3 screws around here. Oh, there it is. There's the old filler neck. So So as you saw in the last clip, my mom and dad got the bed on, and I got some, or actually I say last clips because there's a couple in there. I got some hardware, some new hardware for the bed because that's definitely seen better days, and it's literally crumbling. I know Mom's gonna be mad because it's crumbling on her table. But anyway, I got some new hardware, some new washers and nuts. So I'm gonna go ahead and install these and put them in so we can get the bed bolted on to the frame, and we should be good to go, and we can move on to other things. All right, excuse the loud fan in the background. So this is the one long bolt, which I believe went in the front, and I got 2 new of those. Lost one of them, or one of them broke or something, I can't remember. These 2 I couldn't find replacements for, so we're gonna have to reuse these, but I'm gonna clean them up. And I got some new nuts though, and those go right there. Then these are the middle ones, I believe. And I got 2 new of these with new washers and nuts. So we won't have to use these anymore. And these ones are probably the ones in the worst condition. These aren't too bad, just the threads are a little rusty. But like I said, I'll clean those up. So yeah, I'm gonna get to clean these bolts, then gonna drop them in their places, then lift the truck up, then thread the nut on, and hopefully I can get this thing mounted today. So I got the bed back on. It's all mounted, got all the new hardware on. You can see right there, it's mounted up on. All 6 bolts are good to go, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now we can I guess start trying to bend the fuel tank straps and get that all figured out. So fuel tank straps, then the fuel tank, or I guess somewhere in there is gonna be, we gotta run the fuel line. We already have fuel lines, gotta run it, so gotta do that as well. Then after all that, maybe we can get into brakes, but that may be a whole separate video. So all right, so been assembling the fuel tank, got the high pressure fuel pump in. Now to actually rebuild the kind of filler neck with the new hoses and all that. So gonna do that. Then the fuel tank will be prepped and be good to start putting in. So just gotta run fuel line, then we should be good to go. Should we have done this with the bed off?
Probably.
But why overcomplicate things, right?
Yeah.
Why would we do that? So after ripping everything out, we have this electrical like fuel pump switch thingy. I think that distributes the fuel. I'm not too sure what it is, but it says fuel in it, and it's really old fuel. So we're gonna test and see if the fuel lights on fire. Yeah. You ready? All right, let's see if all the like 15-plus-year-old fuel mixed with water and moisture will light on fire.
Safety first.
Sorry.
It does.
So we made a quick O'Reilly's run. Got a battery for the truck and some ground strap and battery cables and terminals and all that, because there's no point in running fuel lines in a fuel tank if you don't have power yet, because you need power kind of first before you can actually see if all the fuel works. So got all this, gonna put the battery in, then got some universal hold downs. Then I believe this is a fuel vent thingy for the tank. Then here's a starter solenoid, I believe. Yeah, so throw this on real quick, then let's see if this actually, we'll throw this on first. This vent thingy whopper. Let's see what it is. All right, here's the little vent fitting, and yeah, that should fit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not sure if we're supposed to have a rubber grommet or not. Can I go right there? Because this is the one for the filler neck, so I don't know. We have to do some research. I do want to make a disclaimer. I know you probably noticed already this deep in the video. It's a little hectic. There's kind of things going on. But started off in the bed on, all that. So this kind of all ties around with getting the motor back running. So it was going to be just strictly bed video, but there's so much going on. This is just going to be a cram-packed video. So I just want to make a disclaimer on that.
Of course, this is an aftermarket one too.
Huh. Well, yeah, it is. So got this one off. Now to put the new one on. Should go right. Oh. Yeah, I'll let you do it. Right there. All right, we got the starter solenoid on. Then got the battery in place, kind of mocked up with the universal battery bracket. But as you can see, this hold down post is way longer than that one. So kind of marked it, and I'm gonna trim it so it's pretty even. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Remember, kids, safety first. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. No, I'm not gonna touch that. Let me find some water. All right, got the battery in place. Cut the post, all Gucci there. Got the star solenoid on. That is a 4-post, not 3-post. I just realized that, but it shouldn't be an issue. So, yeah, that shouldn't be the problem. But I am gonna finally remove the kind of hoist plate that's on the intake. Take that off and put the throttle body on, and hopefully it'll be the last time we put the throttle body on and take it off. So, yeah, let's start doing that. Got the throttle body on with the air cleaner, and it is looking boom, fire, fuego. So looking pretty good. Now, so we're kind of at a stopping point because we can't really do anything else with the battery and cables and stuff because we got to basically mock up and start reading schematics for the EFI wiring harness because we don't really know where everything goes. And when we cut, if you remember in the kind of first couple of videos of we taking the motor out, ripping it out, we cut the engine wiring harness and threw it away because it was all burned up anyway. So it's like it was good anyway. So now we got to kind of trace and track the new stuff, the new wiring harness, then figure out what wires are still good from the body wiring harness and all that. And basically got to figure out where all that goes, what wire goes to the battery to power the dash and all that. So got to figure that out. Got to basically study some schematics because we got the EFI schematic and excuse me, I have a 1986 Ford F150 from, or actually I think it's a 1980 to 86 F150, F250, F350 book that tells you like literally everything. So I'm gonna read up on that, figure out where all the wires went to, and etc. So that's kind of where we're at now. As far as the fuel tank, gotta find the grommet for the vent little fitting. Then I need to clean this filler hose so I can put the new rubber piece on. So I gotta do that. Then we have the new fuel line. Try to run it, but we kind of want to start from the top with the wiring to kind of work our way down to the frame with running all the fuel lines and etc. So that's where we're standing on that. Then this is a whole other situation. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video on it. Probably not, just because we got too much going on. But basically, we're just trying to take the hubs off because as worn locking hubs, not the OEM hubs. So we took that out. We're trying to replace the rotor, the whole hub assembly with new bearings and stuff, but it's kind of being a pain to get out. And we spent a lot of time for absolutely nothing to get very, very little progress on that. So that's not why I'm not going to film a video on it. But once we get the new rotors and hubs, we can install the disc brakes and all that, or install the new brake pads and that good stuff. So then once we do that, and the brakes, we'll do the drum brakes as well. But that's kind of later down the list because you don't really need brakes to make a vehicle run. We're just trying to get this thing to run first. So, yep, that's where we stand on that. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos on this beast of a truck. So, yeah, thank you for watching. See you on the next video.